Alright. So you guys asked me to do like some more outside vlogs. Well, I'm driving and this may be extremely dangerous, but I'm not gonna look at my phone. Hands free, right? Don't do this. Any kids who are driving or learning to drive, whatever, don't do this. Alright, but I want to talk about a topic that like just literally happened. As you all know, I go to my community college. It is hot outside right now. See, my phone's slipping all over the place. So I go to my community college, right? And I got there at, the time that the class was going to start, like 15 minutes before the class was going to start, like I normally do. I usually get here like an hour before my class, and I park, wait around until 15 minutes, and then I walk down to the class and just wait there. So I've been waiting for almost half an hour now. Yeah, like half an hour now since my class was going to start. And it's blazing hot. I live in the San Fernando Valley in California. So it's like, almost 100 degrees, like 90 something right now, high 90s right now. And it's 9 in the morning, alright? It's blazing hot outside. And as you all know, I hate the heat. Like, I can't stand it. I can't stand it at all. My glasses are fogging up now. I can't stand it at all, the heat. It annoys the crap out of me. These are going to slip all over the place, are they? Huh. So yeah, the heat annoys the crap out of me. It really does. And, so I'm sitting out there. We're all, like, sweating. Now, keep in mind, there's, like, 30 of us. So we're all sweating. And the teacher's just not showing up, and I can't get these freaking things to go. I'm gonna have to pull over and see if I can do this like a better way. I do not want to do that though. Here, freaking look at me. Okay. I'm sorry guys, but like, here, just horrible vlogs. So yeah, we're waiting there for like half an hour, and the teacher's not showing up. So finally, one of us just says, okay, let's get a sheet out and let's just write our names on there for the people who are enrolled and for the people who are trying to add, because they're trying to add too. Now, I'm not trying to add to class, so I'm enrolled. So I write my name down, but I just wanted to, that just kind of got me, because it's like the first day of your class. Now, this class is a once a week class. It's every Friday. It's broadcasting, all right? It's broadcasting, but it's like your class is once a week, and you can't show up the first day. It kind of just confuses me. It's like, how is that even possible? How is that okay? You know, the level of professionalism. I mean, it's college. Finally, I can wipe these glasses off. It's college, so you would expect a more mature, more professional attitude, especially from your professors and everything like that. And some colleges are really, I'm sure if I went to some big university or something like that, I don't know if that would still happen. I don't know. I haven't got that far yet. But what I'm saying is that it really surprised me, because it's like the first day of class, it's a once a week class, and you don't show up the first day. But yet everyone else does, It's just, what does that say about the teacher? Seriously. So, I just want to know if this ever happened to you guys. Like, have you ever had this experience where you're, trying to go to a class and a teacher's just not there? But on like the first day of class, has that ever happened to you? It just got me. I was like, wow, first day of class for a once a week class. It's a 3-hour class. No, it's 3 hours. All right, now that's long, but the professors can let you out whenever you want. Like, just yesterday, I had a class that ran from 9:30 to 11, and she let us out 30 minutes early. So they can do this like whenever when they can let you out whenever you want, whenever they want, excuse me. But you being an adult, if you want to leave the classroom, you can. You don't have to tell them where they're going. If you want to go take a phone call, go take it outside. There's a lot of that. So, but I just, So it's like 9:10 right now. I'm on my way back home now. This weekend I'm at the Xbox house this weekend, which means that in terms of coming out, I guess I'll do like a small update here since I really don't have anything to talk about. for coming up this weekend, I gotta beat Sleeping Dogs. That's like my main thing, alright, is beating Sleeping Dogs. I'm 20 hours in the game right now. I think I have another 10 to go, but I'm loving the game so far, so probably it's not going to be a problem, me beating the game. I'm probably going to be enjoying it a lot. But that comes out. I'm sorry, that's going to be beaten by, this week indefinitely. It's also Labor Day, so I get off Monday as well. So that's cool. But I'm going to be beating Sleeping Dogs. I can't wait to beat that, because the story, I see a lot of other reviewers like slowing down saying it's generic. It is kind of generic. I mean, really, in terms of originality and just having content, it doesn't bring anything new to the table except the Hong Kong environment, which is always awesome. But something else that really does really well, it's just fun. I cannot deny how much fun I had in it, even though it's not really anything special. I've had so much fun in that game so far. So, it's just hard to say, what makes the game so fun, because really, there's nothing that the game offers that other games haven't offered before. Like I said, the Hong Kong environment is pretty much the best, or the most original thing in there, because it's just an amazing environment. And I'm behind this truck with a bunch of leaves in it, and they're throwing out, the leaves are like being thrown out of the bag onto my windshield. Thank you. But yeah, I don't know why. That game's just a lot of fun. It's just a lot of fun to play. I had no idea why. I just have so much fun playing it. So, I can't wait for to beat that. I think the stories, I can't wait to see how the story wraps up. I don't know if I'm going to make any videos. I probably will not. What have I uploaded? I uploaded 3 videos, I think, of it. Or just 2. I think it was the first 30 minutes and Living High in Hong Kong, which is kind of like just a thing I just did to add something. But I think Sleeping Dogs is, 2 weeks old now? So I think a lot of people are kind of over with it in terms of gameplay. You guys let me know. Now the second thing I have that I have to do, or there's 3 things. But let's talk about this one first. The second thing I can do, but I don't have the authority to make videos on, is I did get into the Xbox Live beta, the dashboard beta that includes a beta version of Internet Explorer and so on. So it's a free registration, really. You just put your gamer tag, your email address, you fill out your profile, and they're like, here's your code. So I got to download that, and it's in my download feed. So I have that ready, and I'm going to be just testing that out. But I can't do any videos on that because Microsoft said so in their videos, in their terms of agreement. They're like, please do not talk about it, please do not post up any videos or write blogs or anything about the Xbox Live dashboard beta. Okay, so I'm going to respect that. Same thing with the PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale beta. I got into that thing, I played it for like 20 minutes, I was like, I'm going to do a video, but it says clearly in the email, please do not talk about it or do videos. It's a closed developer beta. So, I can't do videos on that or the Xbox Live dashboard beta, but I will give you guys like my overall thoughts later on if I really decide to. Like, I was going to do that with PlayStation All-Stars, but I just haven't played it at all. Like, it's on there, it's on my PS3, I haven't touched the game in, like, at all. So, what else? So yeah. Coming up also is the Mass Effect 3 Leviathan DLC came out this week, I believe. So it's the first single-player DLC content, brand new content that's supposed to add a new story, a new set of characters, which is awesome because we haven't had any. It's always been free multiplayer DLC content, and it's like, what happened to the single-player content? Like when Mass Effect 2 came out, it had like a lot of single-player content and support, and each of them were really good. I really enjoyed the Mass Effect 2 single-player DLC, content that they had. So for Mass Effect 3, this Leviathan DLC seems really awesome. I can't wait to play it. I can't wait to play it. It's gonna be really cool. So I think it's like 800 Microsoft points, so that's awesome. So yeah, that's gonna be a good DLC. What else? The Hearthfire DLC for Skyrim. The new DLC that actually allows you to build your own home. Kind of funny. I didn't expect that DLC to ever happen. Like, building your own home in Skyrim. That just it just kind of got me by surprise. But it's called Hearthfire. It's $5. All right. Now I'm sitting there. I'm like, wow, you could build your own house at Skyrim. That's pretty great, right? And I was debating whether or not I should buy it. Then I started reading into it, and I heard it was $5. $5 for building your own home and like getting and furnishing and everything. That seems pretty cool. It's like jeez, people won't turn. It's like The Sims, but it's like Skyrim, you know. So that seems pretty cool to have. I can't wait to get that. I'm gonna be getting that. Now it comes out next week. I won't be at the Xbox house next week, however, there is some special surprise coming up next week. But the week after next week is going to be the Hearthfire DLC I'm going to do. I'm going to start off by showing you guys what you can do. But I actually had this cool different idea. I was debating whether or not I should actually do a tutorial of me building like my own home and furnishing it. Would that be something that you guys want to see? I mean, just a couple of videos of me actually building my home from the ground up, seeing, you know, what you can do with this DLC. I know a lot of you guys are PlayStation 3 owners primarily, and you don't have an access to the Xbox 360, and you know, most of you guys got Skyrim on the PS3, which Bethesda has not really been doing much support for the PS3 version. I actually was reading that the reason Dawnguard is not out on PS3 yet is because the PS3 version has problems that are, what Bethesda says, unfixable. And I think the critics were saying that they think it's the same problem as the regular game, freezing and frame rate issues. I don't know, the game's a mess on the PlayStation 3. The DLC's a mess, alright? But it's kind of, I don't know what is going on with the DLC for the PS3, but with me having access to the DLC, hopefully I can give you guys, you know, some insight on which DLC of Skyrim is actually good and which ones you should actually buy. The last one, Dawnguard, was awful, in my opinion. It didn't have an interesting story. It was just boring. It didn't really have much going for it. I still haven't beaten it yet, right? And I don't even want to play it again to get the separate, you know, story thing, because you can play it as a vampire or a you know, regular human Dawnguard member fighting the vampires. So I don't even want to play through it again just to find out like the different ending. It was just so boring. Don't get the DLC for $20. It's like one of the worst. Like you have a better chance of getting your value out of your money if you just randomly selected something for $20 on the PlayStation Store. Because I swear, that was like I just threw away my money there. Honestly, I didn't like the DLC at all. It was just boring to me. It didn't have anything going for it. It improved some stuff, like they got, like, you know, combat on your horse. They got some cool animation with the characters that they added in there, but still, it's like, honestly, it just wasn't really fun. It was just boring. It was just that was all. It was just boring. So hopefully you guys are okay. So I'm gonna actually watch this video over again and see if it's actually worth putting up. But yeah, the Hearthfire DLC, building your own house, it's gonna be cool. I can't wait to go ahead and get that, and I'll show you guys how to build your own shack. I'll even do like a whole, you know, kind of video representation of me building my own mansion, shack, or whatever you want to call it, from the ground up. And maybe I'll hire a steed. Maybe I'll find some kids to adopt or whatever. I mean, this DLC is just infinite possibilities. So, all right, now the special surprise for next week is Machinima is holding this event. It's called the Machinima Mixer 2012, and I guess they do this thing once a year. Now, a mixer is a meet and greet, all right? You basically go there, and it's like a social thing for a lot of people. They invited me to this thing, and it basically it takes place, where is it? IO/LA. It's a building called IOLA. I've never even heard of it before, but it's on Hollywood Boulevard, which is only about 30 minutes away from me, so it's really not a big issue to go over there. But I RSVP'd, I said I was going to go, and I contacted the girl over at Machinima who was holding the thing for support, And I was like, can you bring anyone? And can you do videos? And she said, how many people are you going to bring? I was thinking 2 at the most. I was going to bring my, the 2 twins, my best friends. So, and she was like, yeah, it shouldn't be a problem. It shouldn't be a problem. And by the way, you can record. Recording is what did she say? The recording is encouraged or something. She said something like that. Like, recording is highly encouraged. So I was like, okay, great. So I'm going to bring my camera, and maybe I'll bring my friends over, and it's going to be a kind of a meet and greet. They said it's really a party for the partners, just celebrating you guys, and just, it's like an appreciation party, just, thank you, kind of. It's going to be dinner, there's going to be gifts and stuff like that. Probably the machinima staff is going to be there. There's probably Sark is going to be there, Hutch is going to be there, probably a lot of guys over there that are going to be there. If Sark is there, you better bet your ass I'm getting a picture, Sark's like one of the most iconic people for gaming. He's like one of the head guys for Machinima, I think. But he's been around for a while, so. But if Sark's there, I'm definitely getting a picture. Maybe I'll do a couple videos, like maybe like a cool, like interview or something like that. I don't know. The possibilities are endless. Now, Lives on Luck is also going to this event. I believe he RSVP'd, and he lives over by the San Francisco Bay Area, somewhere around there. So he actually has a cousin that lives here. There we go. Does that work? He actually has a cousin that lives in Los Angeles, and he said that he was going to come over and go to the event and just stay with his cousin for a couple days. Now, I believe he said that yes, he is definitely going, and he did RSVP. With that being said, he's going to be there as well, which means that we'll probably hook up and I don't know, hang or do something. We'll probably be at the event together. I have no idea. So, but if any of you guys like are Machinima partners and you got invited to this thing, I'm going to be there. A lot of other famous people are going to be there. I don't know. I mean, I don't know how long Lives on Luck is staying. If he's going to stay for like the whole weekend, because it takes place on a Friday. It's Friday, September 7th at 7 to 11. If he's going to be there for like the whole weekend, what we're probably going to be doing is hanging out for the other 2 days, Saturday and Sunday. I don't know. Maybe you can do like a video series or something while he's staying with me, like a day with Industrialgamer, even though I'm not really that great, but like a day with Industrialgamer, and like I don't know. But we're probably going to be hanging out like that whole weekend, going to dinner, lunch, no homo. All right, I know what you guys are. I know what the jokesters are like on YouTube. They're like, oh, what else are you gonna do during the weekend? Like, no, dude, no. So, but that's probably gonna be like my weekend for next weekend, and it's just gonna be going to that event and hanging out with Lives on Luck. If he's gonna be staying that whole time, I don't know. So, but yeah, that's it. So this has been like a random vlog. Yeah, This is odd, I'm doing a vlog while I'm driving, which isn't good. Do not do videos while you're driving, alright? Because when you're distracted by the camera and everything like that, it's not good to do. So, whoa, the camera's flying all over the place. Alright, so I'm going to end it here, guys. Jeez. Some guy's having trouble parking here. Come on, we've got a way so I can go through. Thank you. Alright, so I'm going to end it here, guys. You've been great. I'm going to park somewhere. Look, it's so dark in here. Alright. Here, parking space. Yeah. Alright. So yeah, this has been a one-of-a-kind vlog from Industrialgamer. I hope you enjoyed it. Like it if you, you know what? Don't like it or don't dislike it. You like it if you want to like it. I'm not going to tell you to like it or favorite it or do anything on it. So, alright, that's it. Bye.